Next we will go with the example 7th question. So construct a parallelogram given that BE 4.2 centimeter, EL 5 centimeters, angle T is equal to 45 degrees. But actually we require two sides and three angles. So but we have here only two sides and one angle. So we are going to define some more angles by using the properties of the parallelogram. So what is our first step? You should construct first step, draw a rough sketch of the parallelogram belt and mark the given measurements. You should write in that is B E L T. Now here we have angle 45 degrees, then B to E 4.2 centimeters, then E to L 5 centimeter. So actually we require two more angles. So you should take one. B is equal to 135 degrees. Why? Because in a parallelogram adjacent angles are supplementary. So 180 degrees minus 45, then you will get 135. And in a parallelogram opposite angles also will become equal. So you should take here 145 degrees. Now angle E. Now what about angle L? That is we are getting 135 degrees. Now you should take 135 degrees, 45 degrees and 135 degrees and 4.2 and 5 centimeters to complete this construction parallelogram belt. Now let's go to the construction part. So first draw a line segment of BE of length 4.2 centimeters. Now remove the ruler and label it with BE 4.2 centimeters. Now construct angle B 135 degrees and angle E 45 degrees. So I am going to construct angle 135 degrees. So how will you get 135? We are going to bisect angle 120 degrees and 150 degrees. How you will get angle 150 degrees? You should bisect the angle 120 and 180. Then you will get angle 150 degrees. So now let's construct the 180. Then after that you will get 150. Then after that you can bisect to get angle 135 degrees. So for that you should take the compass and take the compass radius as more than half of the length of B to E. Now with the B at center, draw an arc. So now already we know this arc, how to draw. Now with the center this place, you should cut an arc, draw an arc which cut the previous arc. Now we know this point indicating the 60 degrees. Now with the same radius, again with the point 60 degrees point at the center, now draw another arc which cut the previous arc. Now we know this is 120 degrees. Now with the same radius, again with the 120 at the center, draw an arc which cut the previous arc at 180 degrees point. Now this is 60, 120 and 180 degrees now. Now we are going to bisect the 60 and 120, then you will get 150 degrees. So for that you should take the compass radius more than half of the length of 120 and 180 degrees. Now 120 degrees at the center, draw an arc here. Again with the 180 degrees at the center, draw another arc which cut the previous arc. Now these two arcs intersecting at point 150 degrees. Now we don't want 150 degrees, just to mark the point through this scale, just a small arc. So why? Because we are going to indicating the point of this 150 degrees on this arc. So now here we are getting the 120 degrees. Now how will you get 135 degrees? Now we are going to bisect this 150 and 120. So for that you should take the compass radius more than half of the length of 150 and 120 degrees. And now 150 at the center, draw an arc here. Now 120 at the center, draw another arc which cut the previous arc at a point 135 degrees. Now here we are getting 135 degrees. Now take the ruler and draw a ray B to X and label with X and write on angle B 135 degrees now. Now we are going to construct angle E 45 degrees. So for that how will you get 45 degrees now? So we are going to bisect the 90, directly bisect the 60 to 90, or if you want you can construct the bisect the 60 and 30 also, you will get 45 degrees. So let we go with the construction of 60, 30, and then we can bisect these both. You will get a 45 degrees. So for that, you should take the compass. Now take the compass radius as more than half of the length of B to E. Now E as a center, draw an arc. Now with the center, draw another arc which cut the previous arc. Now we know this is angle 60 degrees. Now how will you get 30 degrees? Now we are going to bisect this 60 and 30, 0 to 60 degrees now. So we require 30 degrees. So for that you should take the more than half of the length of 0 to 60 degrees. And now this is center. Draw an arc here. Now draw an arc. Now 60 degrees at the center. Draw another arc which cut the previous arc here. Now these two are intersecting, so this is 30 degrees. We don't want 30 degrees, just mark the point as 30 degrees now. Now we are going to bisect the 30 and 60 degrees, so 45 degrees. For that, take the compass radius. Now take the compass radius more than half of the length of 60 to 30 degrees. So now with 30 as a center, draw an arc here. Now 60 as the center, draw another arc which cut the previous arc at point 45 degrees. Now here we are getting 45 degrees. Now take the ruler and draw a ray BY through the 45 degrees now. Now you should mark as Y. Now here we are getting 45 degrees now. Now we are going to locate this point L on this ray BEY. Why? Because E2 length we have 5 centimeters. So now take the ruler and take the compass radius as 5 centimeters with the help of a ruler. 5 centimeters. Now E at the center, draw an arc which cut the previous ray at EY at point L now. Now remove the points, and the length of E to L we have 5 centimeters. Now again we are to locate the point T here. We are going to construct angle L is equal to 135 degrees. So how will you construct the L35? Again you should construct the 60, 120, 90, 150. Then you will bisect the 120 and 150. Then you will get 135. So now let's start the construction of angle 135 degrees at point L. So for that you should take the compass and now L at the center. Take the compass radius more than half of the length of E to L. Take the compass radius more than half of the length of E to L. Now L as the center. Now L as the center. Draw an arc. Now this with the center. Draw an arc. This is we know 60 degrees. Again with the help of this with the center 60 and draw another arc which cut the previous arc. This is 120. Again with the center 120. Now draw another arc which cut the previous arc at 1.180 degrees. Now this arc is 180 degrees. Now this we are going to bisect this 120 and 130. 120 and 180. So further you should take the compass radius more than half of the length of 120 to 180. Now 120 as the center. Now 120 as the center. Draw an arc here. Now 180 as the center. Draw another arc which cut the previous arc. This is 120 now. So to locate the 120, just to mark the small line here. Now this is indicating 120 degrees now, 150 degrees. Now we are going to bisect this 60 and again 150 degrees to get 135 degrees. For that you should take so I written here 150 degrees and 120 degrees. For now we are going to bisect these two. So for that you should take the compass radius more than half of the length of this 130 and 150. So now 150 at the center, draw an arc here. Now 120 at the center, draw another arc which cut the previous arc. Now here we are getting two arcs. Now these two are arcs indicating the intersection of 135 degrees. Now remove the scale and draw a ray from point L. So this 135 degrees. Draw a ray LZ. Mark that is LZ. See now this angle L show the 135 degrees. So it is a required construction of quadrilateral belt, and here mark the point. So now these two rays are intersecting here. Now this is indicating point T. Now I'm going to explain the problem in exercise 3.4 second one. Here we have question parallelogram with GR is equal to AM is equal to 5 centimeter and RA is equal to MG is equal to 6.2 centimeters and angle R here we have 85 degrees. So what is our first step? We need to draw a rough sketch of the parallelogram and label it with the measurements. Write down gram and label it with GR 5 centimeter and R to A 6.2 centimeter and A to M that is 5 centimeter and M to G 6.2 centimeter. Why? Because in our parallelogram opposite sides are also equal. Then angle R here we have 85 degrees. So angle R is not a special construction. So we need to draw 85 degrees by using the protractor. Now draw a line segment GR of length 5 centimeter. The label with G and R 5 centimeter. Now next construct angle R is equal to 85 degrees. So for that we use the protractor because 85 degrees we can't construct with the compass. So it is not a special angle. So generally normally we can construct this angle 85 degrees with the protractor. So now count the compass. Now 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 and 95. So you should mark the here. So don't count the number from this side. Why? Because angle starting from G. So you should count the points from the right left side. So 0, 10, 20, 30, 85 degrees. Now remove the protractor and draw an array Rx to make an angle 85 degrees. Now label with X and write an angle R 85 degrees. Now we are going to locate the point A on this ray Rx. So for that you should take the length of R to A is 6.2 centimeters. So now take the compass radius as 6.2 centimeters with the help of compass and R at the center. R at the center, draw an arc which cut the ray Rx at point A. Now this R to A length 6.2 centimeter. Now G to M we have 6.2 centimeters. So with the same radius, G at the center, now draw an arc here. So use the same radius because G to M and R to A 6.2 centimeters. So no need to change the radius of the compass now. Now you should draw an arc here. Now next what we have to do, we are going to locate the point M here. So draw an arc from A with 5 centimeters. So for that you should take the compass now and take the compass radius as 5 centimeter with the help of scale. Now A as the center, draw another arc which cut the previous arc at point M. Now join AM and GM to get a required parallelogram. Now label with M to A 5 centimeter and G to M 6.2 centimeters. So it is a required parallelogram. Next question, C question in exercise 3.4, and we are going to construct a rectangle flag with the side FL 6 centimeter and L to A 4.2 centimeters. So what is the first step? We need to draw a rough sketch of the given given. So draw a rough sketch of the rectangle and label it with the given measurements. So F, L, A, and G. So F to L 6 centimeter and L to A 4.2 centimeter. We have only two sides. What about the angles here? So they did not given any angles, and already we know in a right angle and square each angle measure right angle. So you should construct your angle F 90 degrees and angle L 90 degrees. Then after that we can complete the rectangle, and already we know in a rectangle opposite sides also will become equal, that is 6 centimeter G to A, and G to F also will become 4.2 centimeters. But we don't want to require this many measurements, so we can complete the construction with our within 5 measurements, that is 2 sides, 3 sides and 2 angles. Now let's go to the construction part. So next step, draw a line segment FL of length 6 centimeter. Now remove the ruler and label with F and L with 6 centimeter. Now we are going to construct the angle F 90 degrees and angle L is equal to 90 degrees. So how we will get 90 degrees? So first we need to construct the 60 and 120, then you will bisect, then you will get 90 degrees. Then you should further to take the compass. Now I'm going to construct the angle F 90 degrees. So now take the compass and take the compass radius as more than half of the length of FL line segment. So like this. So I'm taking the more than half of the length of this line FL, and with the F as the center, draw an arc. Now next with the center, draw another arc which cut the previous arc at 60 degrees. Now we know this arc show this intersection point show the 60 degrees. Now with the same radius again, with the point with the point of the 60 degrees, draw another arc which cut the previous arc. Now it is indicating 120 degrees. Now this is 60 and 120. Now we are going to bisect this 60 and 120 degrees to get 90 degrees. So for that we should take the compass length, compass radius as more than half of the arc from 60 degrees to 120 degrees. Now log this length. Now with the point of 60 degrees, now draw an arc here. Next, with the point of 120 degrees, draw another arc which cut the previous arc at 90 degrees. So now this intersection point we are getting 90 degrees. So now next, take the ruler and draw a ray Fx. Draw a ray Fx. You should label with the Fx, and you know label it here 90 degrees. Now next we are going to construct the angle L also 90 degrees. So for that you should take the again compass. Now take the compass radius more than half of the length of O to L again. Now I'm taking the compass radius more than half of the length of F to L. Now L as the center, draw an arc. So now I'm drawing the angle L with the blue color. Don't get confused. So next, without changing the compass radius, change the center point here, and now draw an arc of 60 degrees now. Now we are getting this is 60 degrees. Now point of the 60 degrees. Now you should draw another arc which cut the previous arc at 120 degrees point. Now how will you get 90 degrees? Again, we need to bisect the 60 and 120. So for that, you should take the compass radius more than half of the length of 60 and 120 degrees arc. Now 60 at the center, draw an arc. Again, now 120 at the center, cut the previous arc at point 90 degrees now. Now cut the previous arc at a point of 90 degrees. Now this point indicating the 90 degrees. Now draw a ray L to Y with the help of ruler. Now label with LY ray with 90 degrees. Angle L as 90 degrees. So now here I have constructed two angles, that is angle F 90 degrees and L 90 degrees. Now we are going to locate the point G and A on this rays. So for that you should take the compass radius 4.2 centimeters. Why? Because F to G length 4.2 centimeters and L to A also 4.2 centimeters. So for that you should take the compass and ruler. Take the compass radius as 4.2 centimeters now. And F as a center, radius 4.2 centimeters. Draw an arc. Okay, now draw an arc which cut the previous ray Fx at point G. I used another color to identify easily, that is F to G. Now with the same radius, why? Because L to A also 4.2 centimeters. So with the same radius, now L as the center, draw an arc which cut the previous ray L to Y at point A. Completed? Huh? Now why? Because we are using the same radius. Don't change the compass radius, because F to G and L to A both are having the 4.2 centimeters. Now remove the compass. Now we know the exact places of G and A positions we know. So just directly join the G to A with the help of ruler. No need to measure, no need to draw any arc, just simply join G and A with the help of ruler. Why? Because we know the exact positions of G to A. So it is a required rectangle flag. Now label with the measurements. F to L 4.2 centimeter, F to G 4.2 centimeter, and already we know obviously we will get G to A also will become 6 centimeters. Why? Because opposite sides are equal in a rectangle.